It is about time somebody did a documentary on me. I mean, I'm pretty much the coolest girl in the entire world. Okay, so this, as you can see, is my bedroom. I know. And this is where the coolest girl in the entire world sleeps at night and dreams of Jimmy Stewart. And under here is where the coolest girl in the world makes love. You know, some people have asked me, Max, why are you so fucking cool? And the only truest way I could answer that is to tell them that God needed a second Christ, so why not make it a hot chick named Mags? And that's pretty much how it all happened. Okay. So as you can see over here is my dresser. And this is where I keep pretty much all my holy garb. And in this drawer here is where my dildo is. I know, it seems kind of crazy, but even Mags has to get herself off every once in a while when the heavens fail to provide on a Friday night. It happens, okay? And this drawer, as you can see, is empty. This is where most people would probably keep their socks, but I don't wear socks. I'm just throwing it out there. I just think it's kind of another way for a man to make the plebe spend more money, and I'm not really down with it. You know what I am down with? My mirror. Yep, this is where I spend most of my time making sure that my human vessel looks as good as possible. You know, I think that if I did, and I'm not saying that I have, but I think if I saw a woman out there that paralleled even a fractional smidge of my gorgeosity, I think I'd make war right there on the damn streets or wherever this hypothetical atrocity would take place. I'm talking like guns and bombs and like bags of flying shit just all aimed at her. Just all aimed at her. She would be dead. That reminds me. This one time I was ordering a coffee and there was this girl in front of me, Liz, and she was okay, but she clearly wasn't as fucking cool as me. And normally it wouldn't have been a problem, except for the fact that there was this guy at the other table. He was reading the paper, and he looked a little bit like Jimmy Stewart to me. And I so desperately wanted to take him home and show him my physical interpretation of love that they were talking. And I couldn't. And I needed to leave because I needed to purge. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. It was like there was a glitch in the system. Somewhere that makes my coolness feasible for everyone else to see had a virus or something. Whatever happened, it wasn't Magalicious, and I almost died. Okay, so my mom somehow seems to think that I need to get a job. And herein lies the non-logicness of this. If I were to get a job, I would accumulate a great amount of wealth, which clearly I'm capable of. If I were to accumulate a great amount of wealth, I'd have to buy a mansion in the suburbs. If I were to buy a mansion in the suburbs, how in the hell am I going to transport my unbelievably cool room? And you see, I don't think I could. And I think that if I didn't have my unbelievably cool room, my groove would be thrown off. And I think that if my groove were to be thrown off, there'd be like some sort of like universal vacuum effect, and it would suck up every single thing, including like the trees and the people and the buildings and the grass and the flowers. And everything would be sucked up into this dark nothingness of space, and it would all cease to exist. And so I have to ask my mom every single day, or whenever she's paying my phone bill, Mom, is it really worth ending life as everyone knows it? Is it worth ending everything without reason, without remorse, better yet, without even a trace? And yes, people at home, I'm talking about everything that ever was and ever is and ever would be just ending without everyone even like knowing. Just, would it be worth it? I don't think it would be. And so I'm just trying to think how that would work. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know, I'm not talking about just the people and stuff. I'm talking about like everything greater than it. I'm talking about like the planets and solar systems and galaxies and anything greater out there than that. I mean, I can't imagine it all being gone, you know? All of it. Gone. Okay. So, I asked my mom, And I'm asking everyone out there, is it really worth me paying my own phone bill, or mags forbid, me getting my own place, so that the world and life as everyone knows it still exists? I just think that every person out there, whether they be small or whatever, I think they all have feelings, and I think they all serve a purpose. And I just want to give back a little, you know what I mean? And even if it's just for my entertainment that these people are here, I just want to be there. I want to give back. Do you guys want to see my bathroom?